Hi.
Hey, how are you? Gina, how are you?
I am well. How are you? How are you?
I am good. I am so good. I'm
Happy
excited to be
Tuesday.
here tonight. I was out today and I have my little 1963, 1923 Mary Kay pin on. It's a great way to, chat
I
about
love
Mary
that.
Kay with people without talking about it.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Let's take a look at I guess we're going to answer some questions tonight.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
what's really cool is if you guys don't mind asking some questions. I know we've got some questions already
Mhm.
kind of hanging out, but I'm watching the comments. I got my little computer right here, and
Yay.
then I got us right here. So you guys start blasting off those questions and welcome. Comment with your name and who invited you, and please go ahead with those questions in the comments. And guess what? You get to be entered for a raffle for some Mary Kay products. So anyway, Gina,
Mari.
you got some questions.
So, the first question that I'm going to ask you for one of my girls is she is absolutely in her first year of her career. She's excited about what she's doing, and she's very excited about this new journey and would love to take a journey with Mary Kay. But that is what she is. Her question was, how can I fit it all in and give my best to both?
And give her best to both. That is a
Yes.
fabulous question. So you've got her name marked down. She's going in the drawing for sure. So first of all, you get all the training that you need. Okay. You get all the training that you need. And what's super cool about this non-traditional type of a job is that you get to put it into where it fits into your life. Now, with that said, a lot of people still are glazed over the eyes because they're looking for that more specific answer, right?
Mhm.
Because they want to get all the objections out of the way. So this is what I like to do, especially with people who are wondering about that. I like to pull out what we call in Mary Kay our weekly plan sheet. And all it is it's a 1 week thing. It's
Yep.
just like a calendar, right? And we use it all the time for our kids' baseball, ballet practice, the dentist appointment. When is date night for you and your husband if you're married? So we fill all that out. So what's really cool about our weekly plan sheet with Mary Kay is you get it all filled out. And for me, I color code. So, okay, let me see if I can remember without even looking. So orange is my family time. Blue is my God time. Okay. Um, purple is my in-person time. Green is my virtual time. And pink is Mary Kay meeting time. Okay. So I use 5 and those are my things. So in my calendar, my regular old calendar or my weekly plan sheet, which is really cool for brand new consultants, you grab that and you either color code it if you're extra like me, or you just write it all in.
Right.
And what happens on the weekly plan sheet, it's hour by hour. I think, what does it start, Gina, at like 7 in the morning or something?
I got one right
I
here.
think, oh, she's going to get one. Good. So then what will happen? Oh, hey, it looks like we got a guest. Let me add her to the stream. Well, first, there's Hannah. So she's going to show that real quick, and then we're going to introduce Hannah. So all you do is you find out what little blocks you got white. So honestly, I would even say for somebody who's kind of freaking out a little bit, I would say if you could say, like, you would commit to like getting somebody on 1 virtual per week and then maybe 1 in person, depending on how much time you got. Some consultants can only do 2 per month,
Right.
in person, depending on their hours. But that's what I'd say. And then I would say commit to it.
Yes. Just make that decision.
Hey, you want to introduce that pretty lady over there?
Hey,
Which
Miss Hannah. Yeah, I know. On here, it's like, which way am I pointing?
which way are we going?
Hey, Miss Hannah, I want to introduce you to Miss Maureen. Maureen, this is Jamie's daughter that you met at the meeting the other night, Miss Hannah. So we love Miss Hannah very much, and I appreciate you coming on. And I would love to hear your questions, Miss Hannah. If there's anything that we can answer for you, I would love to do that for you right here.
Okay, that'll be great.
If I only had 5 minutes to answer anything that you would like to know, what would you like to know?
I guess I would like to know, like, because I'm still in my first year teaching, so that's still quite a lot for me. So I guess I would like to know, like, how much time, like, I would need to devote to this to be, I guess, beneficial to me, to make that money and to, like, spread the word about Mary Kay and promote you guys. But I said but. And so, like, time would probably be a good thing. And then, like what I need to do to actually be successful.
Okay. Maureen was talking about that when you popped on, about the time thing. So that was perfect. This is a weekly accomplishment sheet, and Mary Kay Ash used these, and it is the same one that she created back in 1963. And I print them off and 3-hole punch them. Girlfriend, do I do that? I do that. So if you look at this, it's already filled out. That's how many months in advance I have them 3-hole punched. I just pulled this out of my notes. So what Maureen was saying, she is extra, is what she calls herself, and she puts everything on here color coded, just a little extra. Maureen, your colors, I don't remember, but she said, like, her God time is one color, her family time is orange, her meeting nights are pink. She's got it color coded, and then when she has white spots is when she knows those are the times that she can work, and then she commits to those white spots. Does that kind of make sense? So yeah. I think sometimes it helps visually. Like if you looked at mine, this would make sense to Hannah, because mine might say BARNS down the whole sheet if I'm weighing cattle, and I don't need to see that day. So you would get that if you looked at mine. So that's what the first thing that I would say is we put our life on our sheets and then figure out what we have, where we have an hour here or there. My personal virtual appointments take me about 35 to 45 minutes. Okay. And we've been learning to work smarter and not harder. And instead of just doing one hostess during that virtual appointment, I've been trying to get 5 hostesses at one time. So it took me like 1.5 years to come up with that. It was Holy Spirit. It wasn't me. So I'm just thankful that I'm starting to work smarter instead of harder. So if that knee or virtual, whichever one you want to do, you can do both. But I find that virtual, I can reach more people in that 35 to 45 minute time slot. And then your second, I'll let Miss Maureen jump back in there. So your second part of that question.
Remind me what that second part of the question was.
I think Hannah was thinking too. That's why I was waiting. You said something about beneficial.
Yeah, like how, like the benefits of me doing Mary Kay, I guess.
Yeah.
That would be one.
So you know what I would first ask you is, what is your goal? Like, is your goal financial? Is it finding more girlfriends? Is it, like me time girlfriend? Is it money? So what is your goal? Like,
I mean, sorry, I just kicked my husband on accident.
Hey, no problem. You just kicked your husband. That's what we do on Mary Kay Live. Yeah, we kick our husbands.
Fit in great.
No, I'm joking. We love our husbands.
I guess, like, I mean, I'm definitely up for both. Like, I'm up for meeting new people. I love meeting new people and getting to know them and hanging out with them. I mean, that's always great. That's a big advantage. But I think financial will probably be my biggest.
For right now, yeah.
Yeah.
So the company average is right around the company average. That doesn't mean that it's everybody, right? So some people can be a little bit higher and some people will be a little bit lower, depending on maybe how practiced you are or these types of things. So, but the company average is somewhere around $50 per face. Okay. So the really super cool thing, Hannah, is that, so just say that you decided, and I'm going to try and do math, so you guys help me. Huh? So say you decided to do say you decided to do one appointment per month. Let's just say. Okay. So, and there's another guest. Is there another guest coming on? Okay.
Yeah, Jamie.
All right. So we'll pull Jamie on here. But I'll finish answering your question real quick. So what you would do is you would just go ahead and you would commit to one, say, in-person appointment per month. And your goal would be to have 4 people there. So you would perhaps sell, even if you sell $50 per face, okay, that would be obviously a $200 sale, but I can tell you right now that's very low. And you would make, $100 in that 1.5 hour, maybe 2 hours per month. Now, what's super cool is if you decided to kick it up and do 2 per month, well, then you can do the math. But the real beauty in all this is that 3 to 4 months down the line, those very 4 people that you just saw 3 to 4 months ago are going to need a reorder of the products that you sold to them initially. So that's where the residual income comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're seeing, say you want to look at 10 people per month, if you're concerned about not being able to spend a lot of time in your Mary Kay, you can see the benefits. So if you saw 10 people per month times $50 per face, right? So then 3 months down the road, then they need the product again. Meanwhile, the next 2 months you saw 10 more. So after 3 months, say you have 30 people that you've seen. Now, let's be honest. Does everybody stick with it? No, of course not. That's why we just keep going. But then what's great is that, if you can see a funnel, right? So the funnel, you start up here and all the people on the faces go in the top of the funnel and then they funnel in. So then by the time you get to the bottom of the funnel, which is very, very little, they're either going to be the best customer in the world or they're going to join your team. Either way. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yes.
Is there anything else I can answer for you?
I think maybe just what I would be doing specifically with Mary Kay. I know that I would be doing those, hosting those parties and doing that stuff, but I would assume that there's more to it than just that.
I'm sorry, Hannah. I can't hear you. Doing the parties and stuff and what?
Sorry, my dog is really liking his
Yes.
toy right now.
It's okay.
I just don't know the table. Okay, sorry. But maybe what I was specifically doing for Mary Kay. So I know that we would do the parties and hosting those, but I assume that there's a lot more to it than just parties.
Actually, when you sign your beauty agreement, what you're agreeing to is to selling retail. You're an independent contractor, and what that means is whether you've been in 5 minutes and I've been in 5 years, we both make 50% of everything that we sell. So when the company ships that product to your door, like your mom just got her stuff,
Mm-hmm.
So once she opens up, that's right. So when she opens those boxes and she starts teaching skincare show and stuff, again, if you want to do need virtual, like the other day when I seen you guys at the restaurant and we were trying stuff on the back of pans, that's still considered a party. It doesn't matter where you are, even if you're not doing it on your face. So what you're expected is what you expect out of it. There's no Mary Kay police. There's nobody going to come knock on your door and be like, Dalton, where is she? That's not going to happen. But when, like Miss Maureen was saying, if you only have that little bit of time frame and you want to start out and say, I want to commit myself to working this 1 day a month, that's what, I know there's some echo. Can y'all hear that? Or is it just me? Am I the only one?
No, I hear it.
Sorry, I don't know where that's coming from. But my point in answering your question is your job would be to show people the product and let them experience the product. Everything in Mary Kay is 100% satisfaction guarantee. Should somebody get home with something that they're not happy with, that's not the right color, oh my gosh, this turned orange on my lips, what is this? any of that stuff, it's 100% guarantee you send it back to the company and they'll replace it on your shelf. And then the other thing that you're expected to do is to pass it on. Okay, Ash, when she started this company in 1963, those were the two things that she asked, is for us to show the product and be a blessing to people with our hands open and allow everyone that we get. What is it? She said, Maureen, anybody within 3 feet of us, for us to share the products with open hands.
And I might add, while Gina's talking, us three, let's mute our microphone and see if that helps.
Oh, okay. Did it? So that was her thing, is she wants everybody to, can you find that mute button? No. Okay. We'll go with it. To have everybody to try the product. And then when Mary Kay Ash always said at every appointment, there's at least one person there that's the newest next beauty consultant. So whether it's for you or not, I always try to get people to listen, because Mary Kay Ash asked us to try to pass it on, enriching women's lives so that they can, and in 63, it's still not the same today, but in 63, women did not make anything close to what men were making. And we still don't today, but it's much closer than it used to be. And when Mary Kay started this company, that was her passion, is that we could make a career income and still have the flexibility to have, balance in faith first, family second, and career third. But career's not 33rd. I like to say that because I think sometimes when people hear us say that, they're like, oh, well, I just think I do nothing. That's not true. It works well when you work well. But if you don't work, it doesn't. You know what I mean? It's not going to jump off the shelf. I went way too deep there, Hannah. Sorry. I love you, girl.
I love you. You're fun.
So what you're expected is to actually show the product to people and give them a choice, just like me giving you a piece of gum. Do you want a stick of gum? And you get to choose whether you take it or not. So we just offer it to everybody. Some will, some won't. But what is it they say, Maureen? We only have 4% of the skin using Mary Kay in the United States. Y'all think about how much skin's still out there. And then babies are being born every day. I have job security.
Yeah. And you know, something that one of our national sales directors locally, Donna and Sweeney, said, and it just kind of resonated with me. She goes, I've been in the company for 30 some years. And she says, and I was asked to be a face model one time when I started 35 years ago. She goes, and it's not like I walk around with, light bulbs saying I'm a Mary Kay girl. She goes, I'm walking around through life just like you all are, regular clothes and all the things. And she goes, do you know how many times I've been approached? 0. So it honestly, you hear a lot about the market saturated. It is not saturated. I promise you, because we train you. What I've been offering people is I like to offer, don't you like to give things? I love to give. I love to offer. And I just ask people, hey, have you been offered a beauty bundle by Mary Kay lately? And if they say no, I go, oh my gosh, I would love to send you one. Like, would you like one? And that's really the bottom line is like, people, do I get yes every single time? No, I don't, but that's okay because I get to offer. And, the training in Mary Kay is just fabulous. And if you don't feel like you're getting the right training for you, you talk to your director and you just go, hey, I maybe need some more specific training on virtual or in person, or, I'm freaking out about money. Like, I got to tell you guys, I never set a goal. I worked for a major grocery store for 15 years. I never had a goal. Like, never. I never had a goal. I knew what my job was and I love my job, but I didn't start understanding about personal growth, setting goals, money management, my time management was I better get to the clock on time for my shift. That was it.
Yeah.
So anyway. So what about Jamie? Did Jamie have a question?
She's shaking her head no.
Oh, look at here. I got a question here.
Okay.
There we go. My question would be this. And by the way, if you guys, whoever this is asking the question, if you could type your name in because it says Facebook user. would the other countries that have Mary Kay, do they sell the same products or have different signature lines? I just find it amazing that Mary Kay has spread worldwide. I will have to watch the rest of this post later, though I have to get my son to bed. Well, Facebook user, thank you very, very much for that question. And Gina, do you got this, or do you want me to take this one?
Yeah, I'm happy to.
Go ahead.
And you jump in anytime, Maureen. But yes, we do have the same products as well as more products in other countries. It's the word just left me. Just like when we're doing on trend things here, based on different countries, things that's going on. And I found that out when I was visiting my sister in Spain and saw the first Mary Kay car over there. I was like, no, she saw it. Let's be real. She's the one that saw it. But yes, we do have different products. We are, Donut and Sweeney is who I heard this from. We are actually number 5 globally as well. So if you think about all the cosmetic lines there are in the world, we're number 5. That's a big old hairy deal. Sometimes I think when people think Mary Kay, they think about a pink Cadillac and maybe fuchsia lipstick and gray hair, and their brain shuts down. We're number 5 globally. It's a big deal. We do have signature lines for each one, and I'll let you talk about that. But we are EU certified. And if y'all know anything about the, I can't think of what that's called, the ECO something. What is that, Maureen?
European Union guidelines, or you mean the Eco Certified or Eco Cert from France?
There's like 1,300 things or something.
That's like the European Union guidelines. And so what the deal is that we run with the guy who's got the most rules and regulations, which makes the product safer for you in your color cosmetics and skincare. And the European Union guidelines say that there's about 1,300 or 1,400 ingredients that are dangerous to even put on your skin. So we follow those. Well, the FDA, bless them, they say there's about 12 or 13 or 14, period, like the same as a dozen eggs, that are deeming that they're dangerous. So we're following the European Union guidelines. So
yeah, absolutely. And I don't remember what the rest of the other question was. I know it was there and it went away. I'm sorry.
That's all right. So there it is right there.
The country's Mary Kay, different signature line. I find it amazing how Mary Kay spread worldwide. Yeah, and we have spread, and we're continuing to spread. And that was Mary Kay's passion. She wanted to let women know that they could have it all, if you will. She always said, if you put God first, family second, career third, the rest of it will fall into place if you have determination and grit. And she said she did exactly what she's asked us to do. And the only difference between her and us is that she fell down a lot more. Her knees were bloodier and she just kept getting up. And that goes back to what you were saying, Hannah, too. If you just make a decision of when you want to work, whether it's if you want to work an hour a day, an hour a week, an hour a month, it's just starting with that decision and then working through it. But everything that we have in the line. Oh, and y'all, I want to tell you this too. I'm not sure if you knew this, Hannah. Everything is made in the United States. That's a big old hairy deal to me. So when you're using Mary Kay and you're running it down the drain and needing more, like we were talking about the reorders when that starts, there's 5,000 plus employees that are sitting and having dinner and being thankful for you using that product. We are their customers. So I really like to say that. And we're just a good company all around. I like to make sure that people know this too. We have given, and the numbers just came out, Maureen, correct me if I'm wrong. We got them this week, 200,000. We have given 200,000
million.
Yeah, excuse me. Oh, thank you for correcting me. 200 million, y'all, for domestic violence, cancers that afflict women. We just planted our 1.3 millionth tree. We put oysters in the bay, helping to clean. We are zero landfill. Our lipstick tubing is completely recyclable material. We have, I don't have it in front of me to say, but y'all, we're a really good company. We really care about our community. We care about our people. And then Hannah, I want you to know, just because we're talking about you and your mama, when you both start building your teams, we're a debt-free company. So whatever commissions your mother ever makes off of you, it don't come out of your pocket. It comes from our debt-free company. So we all make 50% off everything that we sell. And then the commissions, the cars, the trips, the diamonds, all that stuff, that comes out of the company's pocket as a you go girl.
Yeah. There's a difference between a multi-level income, a MLM, multi-level marketing company, and a direct selling company. Huge difference. Huge difference. So we are a direct selling company, period. So yeah, it's everybody, whether you're a one-day-old consultant or a pink driving Cadillac, we all make the same money on the product, which makes us a direct selling company. A lot of other companies that you might hear about or be interested in getting into, not right or wrong, I mean, just different. But you might come in as a brand new person and you might only be able to make 20%, while people who are driving their car that they earn, maybe they're making more like 45% and you're only making 20, and that's just the way it's going to be. And I don't think that's fair. So anyway, ours is simple math, and it's pretty cool. Oh, we have another question, but please, again, type your name, pretty please, with sugar. Okay, so here's our next question. Has Mary Kay always went by the European Union standards as far as the ingredients in the product? Okay, well, that's a really great specific question. I don't know the answer to that question, but I'm guessing because we've been global in particular areas for such a long time, my guess would be that as long as it's been available, probably. Yeah. Probably. And here we go. Thank you. Thank you. This is who our question here is. All right, cool.
And I'll tell you too, I know that when we started, was it when Timewise came out? When it was the original Miracle set came out, they went through and revamped everything because of the rosacea, the sensitivity things, and they went through and revamped everything in the lines. When I first came into Mary Kay, y'all know I'm a third timer. When I first came into Mary Kay and I was using the products in 1996, that was when we had the separate skincares. And if you had this skin type, you use this and you couldn't break it. These are the things that you had to use. That's and right. If you were normal to dry, you use this. And if you use this, and you couldn't put them together. And so today everything has also been revamped so that, like, in the morning, I'll get up and use my repair cleanser and my clear proof toner. Come on. And
I love that.
You know, and then I do my clinical solutions. And then in the dead summer, I'm not using a day cream. I'm using that moisture gel because I'm so combination to oily.
And so I love that. Don't you love that?
That you could use any line now and mix them together.
And mix them together. You couldn't do that before.
Mm-mm.
I love it.
So I say that to that question was, I am in agreement with you that it's probably since we've been in those countries and had that in the field, that it's probably been that long. But I'm happy to find out that answer. And if that was you that asked that, Dawn, I'm happy to find that out and let you know for sure.
Yeah, I bet it was. So, and then, look at there.
And then,
oopsie, sorry.
No, it's me. I was going to try to open my comments. But
it says, I'm glad Gina is a third timer. She's been my favorite forever. Amy Swift. Aw, that's so sweet.
Thank you. I love you. I love you. I love all y'all.
So, yeah. So, you know what? We're almost at 30 minutes. We don't want to keep you, and we want to honor your time. We would really love for anybody, if you're watching this between now and, I don't know, say tomorrow at, 24 hours. 24 hours. Let's just do 24 hours. So yeah, if you got a question you want to get into the drawing, you go ahead and drop it. Text it to your director, text it to your consultant, and we'll get you into the drawing for some Mary Kay products. And tomorrow, maybe we can, Gina, we can come live and do a little spin wheel with some names on there and get us some product winners.
For all of you that love me, know that means that she's going to do that and I'm going to show up. They know.
But meanwhile, while we're just talking about this, I just want to say to you, if you're listening and you've got more questions, we always like to give you the opportunity to join us. And you know what? I'm not going to go through the whole thing. You can join for $130 and get over $400 worth of full-time product. It's enough for 30 faces, or you can get started for $30 and it's an e-start. It's everything you need. I always suggest if you're going to do in-person people, I would do the 1:30. But here's the thing. You want to make a decision, right? You want to say, see, it could be for me, or, maybe down the road, but meanwhile, I'll be a great customer. Go ahead with B.
B is book me. I might need to think about it in the next 24 hours. Give me 15-minute phone call. I may have some more questions or not.
Yeah. And then A is, come on, I am signing up right now. Absolutely. I'm interested, and with your help, I think I can do this. I'm going to give it a try. So anyways, you can get the link from your consultant or your director. And here's one more little comment we got. I absolutely love that our product's free from harmful ingredients. Thanks again, Gina. Oh, you're getting all the love tonight, Gina. Yay. Love it. So anyway, there we go. And questions. Let's get you guys some free product. Ask these opportunity questions. Go ahead, Gina.
That's right. And your name goes in for every question. So Hannah's name, of course, is going in. Dawn's in there. I think Amy was, I tried to open my phone. Y'all heard the background noise. I didn't know how to make it stop, so I closed the phone. So anybody that has made comments, the reason we can't see your name on StreamYard is you have to give StreamYard permission. So that's why we're asking you to put your name in. So if you are on live, make sure you throw your name in there just in case it's not telling us, because I want to give you all the opportunity to go in the drawing. Thank you. We love y'all. I look forward to working with you, whether you pay me full price or walk this walk with me.
That's right. That's right. All right, you guys have a great night.
Good night. Thank you, Hannah, for coming on. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Maureen.